Into a beaker, I'll pour some hydrochloric acid, and then I'll slowly lower in another beaker with ammonia in it. Both of these chemicals are made by dissolving gases in water, but the gases can escape. When they do, and they meet each other in the air, they react to make the solid and smoky-looking ammonium chloride.
In the classic experiment of Lavoisier, mercury 2 oxide is heated, producing mercury metal and oxygen gas. In the test tube, we have a sample of red mercury 2 oxide. We will heat the sample and it will decompose to give mercury metal, which will condense at the top of the test tube, and oxygen gas, which we will collect by the displacement of water. The mercury metal we can see as a metallic gray ring in the test tube. We can demonstrate that the gas collected is oxygen by testing the gas with a glowing splint. As the glowing splint is brought into the test tube, the combustion accelerates in the oxygen and the splint reignites.
Green copper carbonate decomposes around 200 degrees Celsius. The carbon dioxide gas produced in this reaction is evolved rapidly. In fact, 5 grams of the solid produces about 1 liter of gas at room temperature. This rapid evolution of the gas gives rise to the common misconception that a boiling black liquid is formed. This is not the case. In this reaction, no liquid is formed, and the appearance of boiling arises from the fine particles of black copper 2 oxide product being violently agitated by the rapid evolution of hot carbon dioxide gas. The solid copper 2 oxide settles in the bottom of the tube when all of the carbon dioxide has been driven off.
It's always a good idea to use a slight excess of sodium hydroxide. When ready, add the sodium hydroxide solution to the copper sulfate. A dark blue precipitate of copper hydroxide will form. Next, begin to heat this copper hydroxide. This will decompose it into copper oxide, which is black. After 5 to 10 minutes, you can see that this has been fully decomposed into copper oxide. Now we need to filter and dry this. I chose to use a vacuum filtration setup. You can use gravity filtration, just know that it'll take a little bit longer. It's a good idea to wash the copper oxide with some hot water to remove any soluble impurities. I recently got this vacuum filtration setup and I'm really liking it so far. Here's the final yield of wet copper oxide. This can be dried in an oven or out in the sun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.